So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for and entertainment purpose. Okay, hi everybody, Martha here. Today we're doing about Black Lightning, episode 5 of season 4. So, yep. Did we lose Jennifer? Well, we'll have to find out. You guys will find out in my review. Because last episode we thought we might have lost her. So during this episode, we're learning if we did or not. So, Jefferson has to go up to the sky and get, or space or whatever, and get Jennifer's particles so they can turn her and make it back into matter so she can be back to life. Basically, that's all. I don't do science. So I was wanting them to speak a little bit English here. So what's the best I can get out of that first conversation of the beginning of the episode with when they're explaining how they're gonna get Jennifer back. So yeah. So Jefferson gets his suit back on after the first 4 episodes he did not have it on, and goes up there and gets it because otherwise he can't go and get the particles, and brings the particles back down there. At first he almost he passed out, and Gamby had to jolt him back to life, and back to consciousness, and then he lands and he goes back to the underground, back to their hideout. Tobias spotted him, so and he ends up putting Jennifer's particles into a machine that can help make her particles come matter and come back to life. And by using something that I don't, they said they got it from Barry from Flash, yet he didn't show up, which I knew once they said his name he would not show up because of what's going on in the real world. It's really hard for them to have other actors from other shows right now, because what they have to do right now with for quarantine and everything going around, they have to Grant would have to go and be in something, had to be in quarantine for 2 weeks. Then would have to then they would have to film the episode, and then I would put Flash behind. So they just mentioned his name and made it look like he was not on the screen, and they gave him a machine. And also the Black Lightning's a year ahead of everybody, so it'd be weird too. So we didn't see Barry, but I didn't expect, since what was going on going on right now. So they got some weird machine that would help them get Jennifer back. And so they put it on top of that, and Gamby and Green Tech, the computer kid, I have a hard time remembering his name. So they started getting to work and try to put it back together, by do like it's percentage. Like you're trying, let's say you're like trying to load up a game or a software. It's basically like that. And so while this is going on, we have a lot to talk. So both Lynn and Jennifer and Jefferson both like had a fight, like who's to blame for this. Um, they both blame each other because Lynn knew about it, but she did not tell Jefferson about it, and so like he blames it on her since it's kind of like an addiction. It's kind of like what she does with stealing powers and stuff like that, and calls it an addiction. So and she blames it on him since he's still grieving over what happened with Henderson. So yep, another fight happens. Um, Nissa won't tell her wife about what happened to Jennifer by hanging up on her, and twice. So she does eventually tell her. So, but and then she not told anybody yet that that she got married either. So she does eventually show her like the hideout, and I guess that's when they do tell her about it, and then so she does find out about it. Tobias is like not doing much to this episode. He's just talking to his henchman, who looks a lot like Zaz from Gotham. I don't know if it's the same actor or not. They just look a lot alike to me. And they and he's like telling him like how like what moves to make. So it's not Tobias doesn't do much this episode. Mostly we like talk to like hear from the police that they want to blame a death that Jefferson did on Lightning. So um, when Lynn finds about this, she gets mad. So that's another thing that they fight about in this episode. And so Jefferson goes back and be Black Lightning for this episode. So yay! He goes after the 100 game in Lala, where they had the fights, and gets and Lala says back, I'm happy to have you back, but he did not take Lala in. Well, I'm starting like to get used to it because he was using them to like get over Henderson's death, and he almost gets taken in later on too, but his bodyguard gets taken in, Lala's bodyguard instead, and so when we get to the part where Jennifer comes back, it's not China, and I've been telling you guys lately that China has been wanting to leave Black Lightning, and so when she comes back together, come back to being Matter, back to being live, it's a different actress, and she looks nothing like her. So it's like when in sitcoms when they change actor or actresses and we don't even get told about it, but I understand that, but so this episode's okay. It's not the best episode because nothing gets really accomplished except we get back a character that doesn't look like the character. So and like nobody's storyline gets moved on. So I'm gonna give this episode a 6 out of 10. So let's see what happens next week. And Solly gives it So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And bye-bye.